Done. Hi everyone, once again back to our Tech Weekender episode. I hope you all are doing excellent. Hi Atisha, how are you?
Hi Shubham, I'm doing very good. How are you doing?
I'm doing excellent, bro.
Perfect. So, guys, we are back with our segment Tech Weekender, where we will cover the tech news which were in limelight this week. So, before we kick off the tech discussions, one good news for Delhiite is that weekend curfew has been uplifted as well as odd even curfew, right? So now we can have access to shops for the entire week. So that is a good news. So the government of Delhi has uplift these restrictions amid the decrease in the cases in coronavirus. So that is one news which I want to share, which I want to start and share with. So yeah,
And that is
so
something which we have to share for the viewers, right?
correct, correct,
Yeah.
correct. So Shubham, what were those tech news which caught your attention this week?
So for this week, there are the two news from my side, Atisha, which caught my attention. So first is all about all about the award Padma Bhushan. Okay. So government has really recently announced on 25th January the Padma Bhushan award for the business leaders. So I'll cover what are the business leader who got the Padma Bhushan for this year 2022. So first name is all about Natarajan Chandrasekharan. So very few of the people knows about this person. So he's the guy who has just started in 1987 as an intern in TCS, and now he is the chairman of the Tata Sons Group. And about his facts, so what exactly he did under his leadership, TCS generated $16.5 billion business. That is amazing number in 2015-16. So that's why he got awarded, and recently he come up with new ideas, new thoughts. That's why he got awarded as a Padma Bhushan award. Now, second, we talk about the Krishna Ella and Suchitra Ella. So they are the few people who knows about him. So they are the founder, we can say a managing director of Bharat Biotech, which is the selling of vaccines. Okay, so in the pandemic, they are the guys who just help whole India to fight the battle of this pandemic. So if I talk about his bio, so born in 1969, Telugu agricultural family in Tamil Nadu. He started his career as a pharmaceutical and life sciences company Bayer. Later, he left to pursue his education and in US. And once he returned to India, then he started a small setup lab in 1996 named Bharat Biotech. And rest we all know about the history, how Bharat Biotech produced a lot of vaccines and helped throughout the whole country. Third name, we know about Sundar Pichai. So we all are aware about the Sundar Pichai. So he was born in June 10, 1972 in Madras. Now it's Chennai. So like in his started career, he started his career from IIT Kharagpur in metallurgical engineering. So that's what he earned in his education. And after then, he started his career as a material engineer and start instead at the management consulting from McKinsey and Company. So very, I mean, most of the companies, most of the people knows about McKinsey, right? So McKinsey is one of the top consulting firms, so where he started his career. And after then, he joined Google in 2004, and rest of the things are history in front of you now. Everyone knows about Sundar Pichai. He's also the founder of Alphabet and the CEO of Google, right? Now, next we talk about in our list is Satya Nadella, who also received the Padma Bhushan, a man who born on August 17 in 1967 in Hyderabad, present day we call it Telangana. So he started his career as a bachelor in electrical engineering from Manipal Institute of Technology in Karnataka. And currently he's the CEO of Microsoft. And we all know in 2015, what an amazing way he just uplifted the Microsoft and got a lot of $1 billion profitable company in Microsoft. And still, like in our last Tech Weekender podcast as well, we were talking about how he's just shaping and acquiring new things to implement in terms of gaming industry, in terms of Microsoft, so that to take the Microsoft at another level. So we should proud of those people like Sundar Pichai and Satyan Nadella, okay, and Chandrasekharan. So I would say like I'm much impressed with Natarajan Chandrasekharan's story, like which guy just joined as an intern in TCS and now he's the chairman of Tata Sons Group. So this is how which motivates all of us. So you don't see the things like this way. So if you have joined any company, so there are a lot of people who just run for the higher packages, and they just switch their jobs in 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, or 1 year. So for those people, he's the guy who's just an inspiring story, joined as an intern, now the chairman of that company. So you also give the value to that company, and the company will definitely going to give you the value. And last name we have, like we already heard about this name, this person name, that is the Cyrus Poonawala. He is the managing director of Serum Institute of Technology, and Serum Institute of India, and he's a major Covishield vaccine manufacturer. And we all know this has been acknowledged across the world as nation battle the pandemic till early 2020. So he has also played a major role in this pandemic because of the Covishield. We all are safe at our home. We all got vaccinated just because of their initiative, just because of their step. And if I talk about the percentage, Atisha. So what exactly the percentage? Right now we have 68% of the eligible population is fully vaccinated in India. So
Wow,
that's a
that's
huge
a
number, Atisha. Yeah,
outstanding number, right? Compared to other developed and developing countries, this number is really outstanding.
exactly. So like just because of these business leader, we say we need to thanks to Cyrus Poonawala, and the name that we have, like the Bharat Biotech founder. So we have to, Krishna Ella, and these are the, guys whom we have to thank. Now, this is the, things we have on the Padma Bhushan Award. So they are the business leader who have changed the world just because of their new approaches, new ideas. So there are a lot of people who are just, having some conflict. Why we have awarded the Padma Bhushan to, Satya Nadella and Sundar Pichai, right? So they are the people who are conflicting because they are not, investing something for India. They are not doing something growth for India. So I would say, yeah, they are the things you can say. There are some pros and cons as well. But yeah, if Indian government has took initiative, so there is something they have done. But we all can, favor or unfavor the things. So what's your opinion, guys? Do you think like Satya Nadella and Sundar Pichai deserve for this award? So these are the things. These are the giants business leader who was awarded as a Padma Bhushan. Now let's talk about the next thing. So next thing is all about related to NFT. So whenever we comes to the episode, so most of the times we always talk about the NFT. So once again, this NFT is related to for the cricket fans. Okay, so now the new startup company called Fan Craze, who has just recently tied up with a partnership with the ICC, and they are coming with non-fungible tokens related to the cricket players. So if you don't know, like they are coming with 75 unforgettable moments from the World Cup of 2015 and 2019 of the cricket players. Like if I talk about in terms of more details, so like you have seen the Yorker of Lasith Malinga, Hardik Pandya hit the sixes on Muhammad Amir, and the Sangakkara batting. So these kind of unforgettable moments of videos you can see on these NFTs. So they are the new startup, and they got really a good funding right now. And if I talk about their packages, so right now they are coming with 3 packages. One is called base pack, then booster pack, and a hot shot pack. And their basic point of basic price point is start from $9 and it goes up to $249. So it's a good news, and today is 29th, so they are going live by 30th. So tomorrow is the day where they are going live on their website. So you as a cricket fan can trade their videos or their NFTs if you are wishing to do. So let's go and put your brain on the NFT and see like what exactly for you, what is the unforgettable moment or the epic video for you through the year of 2015 and 2019 World Cup. So these are the two topics which which caught my attention of this related to business and technology sector, and which I want to share with all the viewers. I hope you enjoyed. And guys, tomorrow is the day where you can go on the FanCraze website and can buy some kind of trade of the NFTs if you are wishing to do. That's all, Atisha, from my side. And these are the two things which I want to cover. And let's talk about you, Atisha. So what exactly the things or the news which caught your attention for this week? Over to you, Atisha. Yeah.
Yeah, so Shubham, 3 news caught my attention this week. So first, the hot news of this week was $1 billion infusion by Google into Airtel. So Airtel has recently received a strategic funding of $1 billion from Google. They want Google wants to really diversify their portfolio in India. So they have placed this bet on Airtel. But the interesting thing in this entire deal is Google has already invested in its biggest competitor, Airtel's biggest competitor in India, which is Jio. So it's a conflict of interest, right? For Airtel also, that Google has invested in Jio, Google is also investing in Airtel. So I believe Google is betting on the telecom ecosystem in India because अगर जियो नहीं चली तो एयरटेल चल जाएगा, एयरटेल नहीं चली तो जियो चल जाएगा. So that is the bet they are placing, I believe. So that is why they have made this huge investment, right, in India in Airtel. So that was the news, the hot news of this week. So that was one, followed by the news of two smartphone makers. So one is Oppo and other is OnePlus. So Oppo and OnePlus have now merged, and they will, and both their tech teams will be working, product teams will be working together on a single software or UI, Android UI. So earlier, all the OnePlus phones were powered by their own uh, shelling of Android software, which they were calling Oxygen OS. So it was a enhanced stock version Android, which OnePlus was featuring in their smartphones. But now Oppo and OnePlus teams will be working together on a Android stock version, right? Android stock shell. So just to clarify more on this, whenever you purchase an Android phone, so on the top of it, there's a UI layer which is added by the smartphone manufacturers, be it Samsung, be it Vivo, Oppo, or any other Android maker. So earlier, OnePlus called this UI Oxygen OS, but now with merging with Oppo, they're now working on a new UI, so which will be placed on the top of stock version Android layer, right? So that is the news. Third news which caught my attention is again from the world of NFT. So last week I shared Twitter is working on a technology to enable users to put their profile pictures in the form of an NFT. Now Meta, its biggest competitor in the social media universe, Meta or formerly Facebook, they are working to enable this technology where all the users can sell NFTs and also exchange NFTs. So they're working on a solution. They are creating an NFT marketplace on Facebook and Instagram where users can exchange NFTs and buy NFTs and sell NFTs. So that will be
So they are
really
Facebook.
interesting. Facebook. I'm
That's
talking about Facebook, Meta. So
okay.
Twitter announced that they will be allowing users to display pictures as NFT, but Facebook, since it has a big customer base, big user base, and they already have their marketplace on Meta, they already have their marketplace on Facebook. So they want to leverage Instagram and Facebook to create a marketplace kind of a thing for NFTs. So
Oh,
these were the
that's
top
nice.
three news which caught my attention this week. Yeah, over to you, Shubham. Anything to add?
So I mean, I was just checking the tweet of Elon Musk because yesterday I was just checking the news. So I heard like Elon Musk has replied on the thing like of NFT, like how the Twitter is coming. So reacts to Twitter post. So I was just searching of that. What exactly he reacted? Elon Musk reacts to Twitter post about how his homework from college days. So to be honest, from college days is viral. So so exactly. So this is how the things uh, going on. The business leaders are on their high. They all are conflicting the things. Facebook is on their own approach. They are coming with new business models, and now NFT is some other way. As I told you, like now new startup companies have launched. They have tied up with ICC. So there are a lot of things which is going on in the market where you are lying. You just need to be uh, be more energetic and come up with some new ideas. Try to put your brains in NFT. Try to understand what is all about the blockchain and all the technologies, and follow these industry leaders and get some yourself as well as high. So that's all, Atisha, from my side. And I think, like, what do you think? So there is one thing which is which is a big question which is going on everywhere. So what do you think, like, whether they deserve Padma Bhushan or not? From your side, what do you think, Atisha, on that? Like, if I talk about Sundar Pichai and Satya Nadella, because they are the guys who born in India and now they are working for the companies who are, who are in US. Okay, so I know, like, that is something you cannot, criticize to anyone, because everyone has their own things in their life. But still, like, what do you think? Do they deserve?
So if I have to answer this question, I believe giving Padma Bhushan to Satya Nadella and Sundar Pichai, it's government's way of thanking Indian NRI's contribution in uplifting India's image, right? Because Satya Nadella, Sundar Pichai, IBM's founder, IBM CEO, and recently Twitter's newly appointed Indian CEO. So these are all examples of India, how Indians are producing global leaders, right? So I believe Narendra Modi's government, initiative to award Satya Nadella and Sundar Pichai is just a small contribution, such a small thank you to all the Indian global leaders and CEOs, that you are really doing your bit to showcase the technical aspect, the technical power which lies in India, right? The leaders we can create.
Oh,
So these are my
okay,
two
that's
cents on this.
okay, that's your thoughts. So, anyways, so guys, like, I mean, the viewers who don't know about the Padma Bhushan, like, it is the third highest civilian awards in the country. And if I talk about, first is all about Bharat Ratna, then second is Padma Bhushan, and third is Padma Bhushan. So Padma Bhushan is the third highest civilian award in the country. So that's how the business leaders has nominated. What do you think, guys? Do you think, like, whether they deserve Satya Nadella and Sundar Pichai uh, uh, this award or not? Let me down in the comment section. And apart from that, what the cool news you found from this podcast? Over to you, Atishay. Do you want to say anything to the viewers who are just watching this Tech Weekend podcast?
So guys, if you come across any more interesting news, do let us know in the comment section. So we will be happy to address it in the next episode. Also, if there is any specific news on which you want more detailed explanation, any technical topic, so please let us know in the comment section. We'll be happy to create a content on it as well. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in today. And we will be back another weekend with another Tech Weekend video. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.